Hey guys. Hey, we forgot that part. There we go. Gotta have the intro. So silly. Heidi ho, Ranger Joes. How's it going, everyone? Let's make sure that's out of the way. We are here. We are here. It is Friday. Yes, we got some synthwave jams tonight. It is officially September. That means we are kicking off SciFiTEMBER. Hell yeah. The official list of 2023 has been released. We are going to make our way through it. Hype! Tim Conrad, how's it going, bud? Are you arting? Are you streaming and arting, or are you just arting when you can get in to do art? That's still a little louder than I want it to be. There we go. Hype! What did you... Okay, so what did you choose to draw for Antibody? Because Antibody is a tricky word to sort out your arty when you can. That's fair. That is fair. Because I'm kind of in the same boat with that. And I'm not... probably gonna get every single day in, but we're gonna get at least our streaming days will be SciFiTEMBER this month, so that's kind of fun. So long and hard thoughts went into the word antibody. I did a shot. It was easy, but I made it easy. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. So in the vein, if you will, it's so corny, Jesus. Of sci-fi, and I was thinking of, like, you know, there's lots of like zombie movies where they deal with the whole virus thing and that whole deal, and I was like, but it's not really about necessarily a virus or a fungus necessarily, it's the actual opposite. It is the cure for whatever issue that may be happening. And so it was pretty... I'm still struggling on how to necessarily represent it, but I'm going to do Ellie from The Last of Us, because she was supposedly the only immune person in, like, the entire world-ish that they were aware of that was not able to, like, turn into a clicker after getting bitten. So I figured that would be kind of a close choice to fit antibody. It's such a medical term that it's kind of like difficult to put that down and visualize it in something other than like a microscope with like weird blood stuff. But anyways, that's what I came up with. So I think we're going to do... I have a screenshot here of her where she has been bitten and shown that has been bitten, but she's actually healing and she's not transforming. So this is kind of what I'm going to be doing for antibody. Because I honestly have no idea what else to do. So I think that'll be good. Oh, and now the video turns on. Good lord. I'm watching, but gotta work in the morning, so I may lurk. Hell yeah. That's okay. I'm glad you're here, dude. Glad you're hanging out. I know Jeremy just went live too, so I'm sure you'll be popping in there to say hello as well. Speaking of that, I need to pull up his stream over here on the side. Support him in the silent lurk view numbers, like a good friend does. Show more. Good lord, there's a lot of streaming on tonight. Holy moly. There he is. He's already got 4 people in there. Hell yeah. Alright, so we have him going. I'm gonna put him at like a 5 or 4%. So it's not a complete mute. Alright, so let's switch over let's switch over to the Artland. Oh, yes, I should. You probably should. That would be a good idea, Tim. Not telling you to get the fuck out or anything, but could you, like, get the fuck out and go? I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. Why is the art cam like this? Why are you like this, art cam? Alright, whatever. I don't know what's happening. Sounds good. Sounds good. Enjoy the lurk, being everywhere on the internet all at once. Alright, I will pop into the Badger Buddies voice channel just in case anybody wants to come through there. That will be open. And we are going to get started on the SciFiTEMBER stuff. And I'm doing pencil this month, which is totally different. Got her head. Some shoulder. Arm. Arm. Got another arm coming across this way. Okay, liking that, liking that. She's got ponytail action happening here. Just gonna try to find our way through the face. This is gonna be a nose. Eye here, and an eye over here. Nose is going to be a little longer. Just realized my glasses were rubbing on the microphone.
Good night, folks. Love you too. So, Timmy, did we get a drawing from you yet, or are you still working on yours?
Her mouth does not even come close to looking like that. Let's try this again. She's got a peak. Comes down this way and this way. Couple of teethers. Oh my goodness! Hi guys! Welcome in! Dr. Diggity Dig! James Dean, thank you for the follow. How's it going, everybody?
You are.
Welcome in. Cream of Egbert. How's it going, John? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. It's good to see you. We're kicking off the month of September with SciFiTEMBER. It's a little drawing challenge. So, welcome and thank you guys for the love, man. That's awesome. Kicking off the evening right. What did you guys do over in your chat tonight? It's good to see you guys. We're doing the word of the day today is antibody, and so I'm actually working on drawing Ellie from The Last of Us, where she gets bit in her arm, which we'll see. We had our weekly community hot tub game night. Ooh, I have watched a couple of those. Those are super fun nights. You guys always get up into shenanigans. Yeah. So I've never drawn Ellie before, so this is quite an adventure, and it's the video game version of Ellie, not the TV show. So, yeah. Thanks for coming through and saying hello. If you guys need to, you know, post-stream, reset, pee, snack, you know, hit the bong, whatever. You should get Badger in the hot tub. Oh, man, that would be fun. That would be a blast. Telling you what, Dank is a wizard. I don't know how he does half the things he does. I am just absolutely floored by your wizardry, your witchcraft that you work in the magical OBS program. Huge fan, dude. Gotta get all your shots first. There's no health care. It's gotta help after sitting in that water, right? Oh man, I bet there's all sorts of things lurking in that hot tub water. We don't talk about what's floating in the water, right? It's just like a public swimming pool. You don't think, when you go to a public swimming pool, you don't think about how many times people have peed in the water. You just enjoy the nice lukewarm temperature, right? Tank practices the OBS Docker hits. He sure does. He has sold his soul to the devil, and I think it's been a really great trade-off. He may have benefited in that deal. I'm not 100% sure. When that pool is the exact body tip, it's perfect. Yes, exactly. You guys, it's been a cool minute since I've drawn a portrait of anyone, so this is gonna look like probably, you know, the Terminator melting in the lava. You know, that guy's face? It's probably gonna end up looking like that until I sort it out, so don't mind me.
God, okay, it's
Whoa!
Everybody stay calm.
PJ's is rating too? Holy smokes! What's up, PJs? What's up, Raiders? You guys came in straight in on an ad break. Apologies. How did the cowgirl pose go? I was lurking. I can't wait to see the final bits. Welcome in. Brushing Blooms. Welcome. You guys just came in right after Dr. Diggity Dink, so it's kind of like a double raid party, and I'm feeling extra special right now. If you guys are new in here, hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm Badger Makes is the channel name, and tonight we are kicking off SciFiTEMBER, which is a sci-fi inspired prompt list every day for the month of September. And tonight's word is antibody. And I'm working on drawing Ellie from The Last of Us, where she gets to show off her little bite on her arm. And so I'm trying to struggle my way through a portrait. I haven't drawn a portrait in a long time, so it's going to be fun. I was scribbling away on it. I think it's turning out okay. I bet it's going to be more than okay. It's always more than okay. You are fabulous at what you do, madam. Absolutely fabulous at what you do. So, yes. So yeah, thanks guys for swinging through. If you're not already a follower, please, by all means, if you like shenanigans and sarcasm and possibly even some middle school humor, this is the right place. I have a lot of it. We do a lot of fan art around here. Sometimes we do some original art. Just a little bit of whatever the fuck I feel like drawing. That's what we do. It's a lot of good times. It's a lot of good times. It's true. Just trying to make Ellie not look like a man. If I can do that, that'd be good. Welcome in, Unsha. It's good to see you guys. I feel like I've literally just saw you guys because I was over there right before I started the stream. Lurking away. Outsider Arts, what are you doing? You dancing? Dancing to our space sci-fi music. Did you come in with Dank's raid? Oh, Uwu's in here too. What's up, dude? All the cool people are chilling in here tonight. Oh my gosh, you guys are making me feel. You guys are making me blush. And Spooky Sprinkles. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. All the cool kids coming up in here. Spooky, how you recovering? You feeling better from the surgeries and whatnots? This is a cool spot. Oh, stop it. Just stop. You're only like 30% cool? Whatever. I don't appreciate that self-deprecation. Not in here. You're like the spookiest. I heard that you were joining us for the cake party. What? There's a cake party? Oh, Dank, you having a cake party, right? Not a keg party, a cake party. I saw these things. I see things on the internet. People tell me things. Wait. Okay, 30% cool, 70% hot. Oh, hell yeah, that is perfect. That is perfect. Ruben, welcome. What's going on in here? We're just hanging out, doing some art. Having a good old time, catching up with some buddies. Just to let you guys know, new people, anytime I'm streaming, I usually always have a voice channel open, so you guys can always come in and cause shenanigans in my Discord, if that is ever something you feel like you're up for doing. I'm all about, you know, living on the wild side and inviting any old person off the internet to come hang out with me. Yeah, cake party is Thursday with Outsider Arts, Cream of Egbert, James Dean, and Wienervit. Oh my god, that's gonna be such a lit stream. Just gonna unleash the internet. It's gonna be so fun. Dang. That's right. So much cake. So much cake, that's right. I'm actually kind of happy with how this is turning out. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Hello?
Hello?
I hear Mr. Blu-ray.
Hi, Sarah. Lindsay.
How's it going?
It's going alright.
Nice.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. We just had a couple of really rad raids and have some cool peeps hanging out with us.
Ooh.
Drawing Ellie from The Last of Us at the moment. At least trying to. She seems to be turning out all right, so I'm happy. It's been a minute since I've drawn human faces. I've been drawing like 1980s and 90s cartoon stuff here lately. Here to ruin your day, big fella. Aww. I love the love. Love the love. So what you been up to today, Mr. Blu-ray?
No, not too much.
Yeah?
Not too much. Kind of had a falling out with a friend of mine, but that's okay.
Aw, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I need an actual in real life friend
Aw,
that I known for a while.
bummer.
Yeah, but I'll see how it goes. But I mean, you know, people say things and then they eventually come back but yeah, I'll just see how it goes. But other than that, you know,
Maybe it just needs some time.
we'll see. But other than
We'll see
that, I
how it
mean,
goes.
but other than that, I mean, that's
You just want some alone time with Jamie? Aw. Egbert's being all sweet over here.
egg birds. How's it going? Name of Egbert.
Yeah.
Where did you actually get your name from? King Egbert. Sounds like a soup.
Sounds like a soup. Would you eat some cream of Egbert soup?
Yeah, I probably would.
I think I'd try it. I think I would try it just to say I did.
King of Egbert. That
Would it be a
sounds like-
warm soup or would it be served cold?
Actually, it would be actually, and I think if it was a soup, I think it would be better to be served hot than at cold days than eat cold. Something, I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like a mixture of it sounds like a mixture of
Is phrasing not a thing? It could be.
of clam chowder and cream of wheat. It seems like.
That sounds disgusting. That sounds absolutely disgusting.
It's a whole long story. I'm just like, you know, if someone came to me like, you know, like, where did you get your name from? You know, like cream of Egbert. It's like, well, to me it seems like kind of like I said, clam chowder and cream of wheat, but it had to do with some sort of egg in it because, you know, Egberts, you know.
Right?
But yeah, I'm just you know, it's kind of interesting on where people come up with their names, you know.
Yeah, sometimes there's just a big backstory and we just go along with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I mean, you know, to this day, you know, like in certain in a certain stream, I known the person online for like 20 years, and then they automatically arrived on like on Facebook, and then they were starting to stream on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and then they started to stream on there, and then most of us, or mostly me, I think, was saying, oh yeah, you should start streaming on Twitch. And then whenever I'm in their stream, they don't call me Mr. Blu-ray. They call me the original handle that I used to go as.
Yeah.
And of the time when I first started going online, the first website that I've actually been on, to like, to explore, it was an anime chat room. And when I was going in there, I was like, okay, what should I name myself? And I just named myself the first thing that popped in
And
my
what
head
was that?
was the lead singer to the band Bush, Gavin Rossdale. And to this day, when I go into their stream, they call me Gaz. It's like, and which is alright. I mean they sometimes say Mr. Blu-ray, but they've known me as
So they would call you Gavin after.
yeah, and they would call me Gaz, like the.
All right.
So I mean, and come to think of it, when I first started chatting in the chat room, which no one would say, no one would actually come up to me as like, did you know Gavin is not actually an anime, anything that had to do with anime? It's
Okay.
like no one actually did anything like that.
Why
but,
would anybody do that?
I don't know. I mean, it was the night. It
You,
was in the
you can't hang
90s.
out in our club anymore. Your name isn't related to anime. Get out. I don't think so.
I don't think they. I
I
don't,
don't think
any-
so.
I don't think they were pretty cool. And some of the people that I talk to this day still, they
God, I hate hands
They-
so bad. Okay. Sorry, carry on.
But it was kind of
Lamenting over my own horrible art.
horrible art. What are you talking about?
Nothing.
It's beautiful.
Just self-deprecating artwork over here. It's fine.
it's
fine.
beautiful.
Thanks. I'll shut up now. Keep going.
That's all
Keep
right.
on with your story.
I don't know if it's anything interesting, but
I'll just hide her really cursed hand behind my head here. Okay, it'll be good. That's perfect. That's perfect. Camera angles are everything, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll just hide something
Just,
very bad.
just here. Yeah, that's a cursed hand. You can't see that behind my head. It's perfectly fine. It's there. You know it's there. It's fine. Shh, don't tell anybody. Good Lord. It's fine.
It's fine.
Everything is fine.
So yeah, that's the. And when I
Just cut the paper. That is true. That is fair. Yeah, just
Yeah.
cut it off completely right here.
Yeah,
She has no
It
hand. There
doesn't-
is no there is no hands. Do the Jedi
Then-
mind
then-
trick next, right?
then it would be a Star Wars. Then it would be Star Wars. But it wouldn't be the.
Hey,
It
it's
would be
sci-fi.
the-
I can make it whatever I want.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Do what I
that's true.
want.
But I was gonna say I don't think it was the right hand, Was it the right hand or the left hand that got cut off? I can't remember.
I would assume the right,
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it would be
but I haven't like memorized that, so don't come
yeah.
attack me if I'm wrong. That'd be great.
No one would ever do that.
Yes, they will. They'll come and be like, "You were wrong. You were so wrong." This actually went down a lot faster than what I expected it to. I might do day 2 as well, but I am gonna fix some things.
Oh, so this is Antibody?
Yeah, this is Antibody because Ellie has the immunity to the virus in the game, so she doesn't turn into a clicker after she's been bitten. And so the whole point and premise of the game is to get Ellie alive from wherever it is that she's at to a medical facility so they can take her blood and turn it into the cure. So they stop the pandemic and the world dying and all that stuff. But spoiler alert, it doesn't work out. If you guys haven't seen the show and or played the game, it doesn't work out that way. Yeah, I'm gonna fix some stuff here. I've got it. My husband played the game and I watched it with him. And then we watched the show together. And the show is very, very close. It's not identical. There's several things that they've changed in the show. But the show is very similar in the main overall premise to what the game is about. So
yeah, like I said, when the
hey,
show,
DJ Willie, how are you? Welcome in.
Like I think either on your stream or Jay's stream that we were, when the show even was announced or just came out, that one of the people that was helping with the game was actually helping with the show too. So
yes, they do. The makers of the game were definitely heavily involved in how the show was done, which helps a lot. Getting that stuff accurate and whatnot.
I think it had to do with like someone who helped with the story. I think it was the producer. I think it was the producer of both the game and...
Correct. It's true. It happened just like that. Oh, we got an ad break for anybody that's hanging out. She looks old, and I'm trying to figure out how to make her look less old.
She looks like she's old.
Well, older than she should be. So I'm trying to make her look less. A little more youthful. She's not bad. She's not too bad. Not too bad. The thing about portraits is that just a subtle, tiny line change can make or break the personality. Especially in the nose and eyes area.
Yeah, especially in those areas. And I've done portraits before, and when the actor that played Black Panther, I did that on stream. I didn't really finish it, but I was starting to do it on stream, and yeah, you could really break the drawing if you just do one slightly
Oh, definitely.
difference. Yeah.
Definitely. See, now I don't like how that turned out either. Ugh, I need a tiny eraser. Tiny eraser!
But this is actually looking pretty good so far.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
Thank you very much. My network on my end crashed out. Oh no!
Oh my.
Okay, we got a cutie little button nose. Little nostril flare over there. The bridge needs to come up here a little bit more.
They actually, I'm actually thinking on doing SciFiTEMBER as well, and
Oh, are you gonna play along?
yeah,
Yay! That's
and
awesome.
since they're doing something on Antibody, and I was thinking on Parasite Eve. I think that had to do with antibodies as well, because
Well,
That's
antibody is
that-
basically just your body building a defense of
Mhm.
whatever it's being under attack by. So it could be
Yeah.
a virus, it could be a fungus, it could be a whatever. Today is my 7-year anniversary to this name. Well, congratulations to your name-versary. Is that a thing? A name-versary?
it can be, I suppose. I believe it can be. If that's the case, then
I've got
Since-
some old ass screen names.
in that case, then
Dang.
mine would be 5 years old then, Mr. Blu-ray, since I started coming on Twitch in 2018, and then started streaming. So yeah, 5 years. So
Yeah. Ooh, I don't like that. Whatever I just did, undo.
whenever I'm in there's a streamer that I
Hi, Rain. How are you? Come on.
there's a streamer that I usually go in whenever they're on, and they're a colorist. They're not an artist, but they just do color.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And so and her name is Clock Fox, and so whenever in her stream, she does digital, but she colors digitally of someone else's work. So every time she does traditional, she actually is doing like a paint by number piece, and so whenever you're in her stream and it says tell her to save, it's kind of funny that
Tell her to save her, like, her coloring progress, I guess.
yeah.
Well, that's good. It's good that that's there.
It's kind of funny that she's only doing traditional and it tells her to save. It's like, you know.
Yeah. Doesn't look like her, and it's bugging the frickin' hell out of me, and I don't know how to fix it.
but it looks really, really good.
The lips are not that full. I mean, they're full, but they're not that full.
But for day 2, it's going to be very, very interesting.
What is day 2's word? I didn't even look.
Vessel.
Vessel. Oh gosh, there's a million different options for that, though. Pretty much any ship in any sci-fi verse, and you are good to go. I want to do this, but I've packed my drawing tablet for college. Ooh. Can you do, like, some like, sketches? And then you can, like, bring the sketches into your digital format? Is that a thing?
Or you could do it in traditional and then take a picture of it and put it on Instagram.
Also
into your.
You've also packed the traditional art stuff. All right.
Well, you could always do the can and napkin.
Do you have
routine for a
toilet
while.
paper available? Don't, Rain, I will argue with you to the poop or to the death. I think I'll draw on my phone. Heck yeah, there you go.
There you go. every single stream that I've come to, we always have to mention poop one way or another.
Yes. Draw to the poop. Are we doing it? I think we're... Oh my god, it's so much better. Can we talk about how much of a change that was, please? Because that was a lot. That was a big-ass change. It's a lot more youthful.
I mean, if there's like a way you could actually draw on your phone, then go for it.
Yeah, there's definitely sketch programs where you can get your sketchy on.
Oh man, it's been so long since I even thought of.
I'm much happier with that.
It's been so long since I thought of, looking for sketches, or actually no, just not sketch apps or anything, just to do with writing, just writing on digital on your. I used to have like, every single iPod Touch that came out, and so I would actually have to get the TARDIS styluses, and so that's what I used to draw, and
I got you.
like,
okay.
and I would get like those. There's this one Japanese app where you would it's basically not, it wasn't in Japanese, but it was like one of those where you could actually do the kanji in paint, and so that was pretty interesting.
Nice. Okay, that looks good.
and I know that you can actually get Procreate for your phone too.
You sure can. It has to be an iPhone though. So
I
if
do.
you're
I have
an Android user, you're kind of SOL when it comes to that. Kitten Biscuits! What's up?
Kitten Biscuit.
How's it going? Oh, come on in.
How's the day going? I hope it's doing mighty fine.
How's Jeremy doing over here? Let's take a peek. Oh, what is this? Alright, you guys, we're going to do a quick peek over here. I'll show you guys what Jeremy's up to. Jeremy's one of the creators of this lovely little challenge, and he is actually live right now doing his first day. And this is really cool. It's got the Creative Multiverse sun on the back. That's cute. Not much, just hanging around chilling tonight. Let's go. Cool beans, cool beans. Back to
I love them beans. I love them beans and potatoes. I just love that. I just love that alert for on Joseph's
Oh
thing.
yeah. He's said that stuff for years and years. I know it's a quote from a movie, but it's a good one. It's a good one.
I'm kind of surprised that he doesn't have the quote from the movie Life. Like,
This is a great
Are you
anti-embody. Oh, thanks. Thank you. I thought it was a pretty good fit. It took me a while to figure out what I was gonna do.
yeah, Joseph should have the one quote from the movie Life. Are you going to eat your cornbread? I thought this is a good place. A good place.
Yeah. It was kind of tricky coming up with something that fit right. I was gonna do a clicker, but I was like, well, that's not really. That's more of the infection instead of the anti-infection, which antibody is the fighting of an infection. And that's pretty much what Ellie is she's the immunity to whatever. What is it? I can't remember what it's called now. Whatever their issue was. So I thought that fit pretty well. Now we're just adding some shape in here. do 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 do. Just throw in some random fabric rumples and wrinkles in here. She's got like a sleeve situation going on, so she's got plenty of fabric folds and whatnot to play around with.
Can you believe it's already September?
I know, I'm actually kind of relieved that September is here because I'm so done with summer weather. It has been brutal weather. Too hot. And so I'm quite done. I am ready for it to cool down a little bit, get a little sweater weather going before that nasty winter stuff starts in. I need a good solid transition. Please and thank you.
I think the last day of summer is the 22nd.
That's what they say. That's what they say. But if it doesn't stop being 100 freaking degrees outside, I don't care what season they label it. It's going to be called bullshit season.
Yeah, and I want my winter.
Yeah.
I want my winter. Actually, the fall. It'll be kind of interesting if fall will be.
Yeah, I'm not a winter fan. Once I have to wear pants, I'm over it. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I'm more of a spring fan. I mean, I can do a little bit of fall, but usually fall comes with a lot of like, wet, damp, cold stuff, which I do not like. I do not like that.
Well, since I'm part Scandinavian, or actually part Finnish, whenever it's winter, I'm happy because it's nice and cool.
Yeah.
Now, especially where I'm at, I don't have to deal with snow. I don't have to, just nice cool weather.
Right.
And I mean, it could get as cold as it wants it to be. I'll still be fine. But yeah, anything that had to do with summer, summer is summer is okay. But if it's like getting too hot, then yeah, I don't like the heat that much.
Yeah.
But when it's spring, then it it varies from cold to warm or whatever. But pretty much, yeah, pretty much I like winter the most. Yeah, if I lived in Sweden or Finland or anything that's in that direction, then it'll be it'll be it wouldn't make me feel like I'm home, but weather-wise it would be. But other than that, I heard it actually does get rather snowy up there. So
Yeah.
yeah, and if I was up there, what I've heard from a friend of mine that lives in Finland, that there will be days and nights that will completely be dark because it's so north,
Yeah.
and
No
and
thanks.
uh,
I
and
gotta
there'll be
have some
like,
sunlight.
well, it only happens like for like a portion of the day, but most of the days it would
You like summer more
yeah.
than winter? I like summer more than winter as well, but it's that extreme heat wave that comes through that's just miserable and you just want to hide inside. Um, the only thing I don't like about winter is, besides it being cold, is that usually it's overcast and gray and kind of depressing.
Hmm.
So for mental health reasons, yeah, I like me some summer. I like me some summer better, for sure. Hello?
Hello, hello,
Who's in my Discord?
Willie News.
Hello,
Hi,
how's it going?
Willie. How's it going?
Oh, and talking on your Xbox. That's
Yep.
cool.
Okay.
And and that's pretty cool. We even have an indication that you were on Xbox. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty neat. That's pretty neat.
It came out last year.
Yeah.
And now we're when it seemed to actually test it
Hmm.
on the Insider.
It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah,
Sounds.
it was tricky to kind of link it, but
Hmm.
at the end, it worked.
Hmm.
How have you been, Lindsay?
I've been great, thank you.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Look at that
Just been
arm.
here doing my thing.
That arm was looking good.
Thanks.
Hmm.
Jeremy's
It's
finishing.
also on PlayStation 2.
Oh yeah, I heard that they did do Discord on PlayStation as well.
Yep, they do.
Hidden right now. You have to use your phone or tablet or computer.
Hmm.
Xbox. It's automatic after a few updates.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've been using Discord for for a while.
I have for 8 years.
Oh, nice. Yeah, when I first heard about Discord, you know, I was when I first heard about Discord, and I knew because I used to chat on IRC back in the day, and then I heard it's like, oh yeah, Discord is almost like an IRC server, but well, when it first started, it that's what it is. That's what it was, an IRC type client, and then now that you can build community based stuff on it now. But before it was like an IRC client, so.
Yep.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah, we're just pushing that hand down a little bit. Who needs to draw it if you push it off the page?
Yeah.
Hey, Karina! Welcome in!
Hey, Karina.
Karina's here, everybody!
Hey, Karina. How's it going?
How do you make
Every time I hear the name with Rena in it, it always reverts me back to saying, wanting to say Christina.
Why is that?
I don't know. It just the name.
Oh.
You know, like Rena, Christina. You know. That's good. I hope you're staying cool in this heat that we've been having.
Yep.
Yep, I know. I've been there. I've been the early guys. Hang out.
Yep.
And Lindsay, I also checked out that link that you posted in your Discord about pressing your artwork. And
Yeah.
that's actually a good read.
Yeah. It really is. I thought it was useful and I didn't want to lose it, so I was like, I'll just stick it in here. Did we lose him? I heard somebody fall out. Yep, he gone. He'll be back. I'm not worried about it.
It's all good.
That's an implication of a hand. It's not an actual hand, and that's fine. Doop boop doop boop doop boop.
And also one thing about the summer is that whenever it gets very hot, you seem to get very tired too.
Yep. It does take a lot of energy to keep yourself cooled down.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly does.
So actually, today in the longest time, I went to the coffee shop where I used to work at.
Oh, nice.
Man, 10 years.
It changed quite a bit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whole lot of bit.
A whole lot?
A whole lot.
Nice.
Some of the drinks that when I was around, they don't no longer have, and the store looks still the same, but there's like some new adjustments or whatever, but
Yeah.
still it's pretty much the same as, like, you know. So I was like, okay, I'll get a ice blended and it's like, man, I'm gonna go back for more. It's been so long since I've been there last.
Was the employees still, or some of the employees
No.
still the same there, or?
No, they change.
Yeah, I know.
Every
Most
so
of them
often.
usually change pretty quickly, but usually you have like those one or two that stick around forever.
Yeah.
I'm in Florida and it's been horrible. I know.
That's what. Yeah. Back in Florida with the hurricane that just passed, but yeah, the weather there from Joseph.
Yeah, it's been worse than usual.
Yeah. There was one time where all of the whole United States. This was like in winter time, or some winter time. The whole United States was all it varies from temperature to temperature, but Florida, no, it didn't. It didn't. Florida was like the only place that was not on that wasn't colored, winter colored. It was just
Yeah.
the whole United States was cold, and Florida was like the warmest.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right.
That was an animal.
That wasn't too long ago. That was probably like 3 or 4 years ago, or even 5. One of these times I would love to go to Florida. That would be kind of interesting.
Have you not ever been?
Never been.
Don't go in the middle of the summer. It's crazy humid. The fall is a good time. Like right after hurricane season. Think like, if you want to think in terms of Disney, between their Halloween party and their Christmas is probably the perfect time of year to visit.
Yeah.
Just for park busyness and also for weather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know, like, I knew, a couple of people that I know from Florida. Besides Joe and stuff, but I knew other people that were in Florida. I just ever since when you watch like mostly anything that's from Universal, if it's Back to the Future or anything.
Right.
Back in the 80s, you would always see Universal Florida.
Yeah.
Not Hollywood, but Florida.
Right.
So like every single time when I saw that, the Universal Florida Universal Studios ad, ever since then I wanted to go to Florida.
Yeah.
I know it'd probably be a little bit different, a whole lot different from Universal Studios in Hollywood, but still, I mean.
Well, they'll still have the same stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Or similar stuff, rather.
Mm-hmm. I know that Disney World is different than Land.
Oh yeah, for sure, it is. They both places have similar rides, but World is significantly bigger. Like,
Yeah, and
a
it
lot.
also has that. It has that Epcot Center too as well.
Yeah.
And it also had that. And it also has that. That the rail train is a little bit different too. Actually, that's the only place that has it is World.
What are you talking about? The tram?
Yeah, the tram.
Oh yeah.
It looks like a rail, like just like a subway.
Yeah, it's
Like
just
train.
it's an elevated train
Mhm.
that goes around to all the different properties.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think they have the same thing here in Disneyland, but on ground.
Yeah.
It's looking so good. It's looking so good.
Thanks.
You usually streams on Wednesdays and Sundays, right? Yeah.
Wednesdays and Fridays is when I stream. Oh my
I
goodness!
know.
Okay, it's happening.
Jeremy's coming in!
What's everyone? What's
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey guys!
Are you 7?
Welcome in. Ooh, I hear myself twice now. I need to close that tab. Okay, good. Hi, I was lurking on you, Jer Bear. I loved your little astronaut. What's up, Scotty B? Oh my gosh, who else is in here? Tree Smoker.
Happy Lori.
Crafty Lori. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Welcome to Sci-Fi Timberland. That sounds weird. Timberland? Sci-Fi Timberland? Welcome to Sci-Fi Timber. We're drawing Ellie tonight from The Last of Us. She is my antibody queen. She has been bitten and not turning. How's it going? It's going great. It's going pretty good. It's been a little bit of a struggle figuring out the portrait thing because I'm a little bit out of practice, but so far so good. It's been turning out pretty nice, actually. So it's been kind of an interesting adventure. I need.
You know what I think about art is.
What do you think about art?
Everything that we do is an adventure.
Hi, Jer Bear.
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey guys.
What's up, Buttercup?
Not much.
Not much.
No.
How was your first day of September?
Would have been better had I not had 4 minutes to plan it.
Do we need to do a do-over?
Nope, I'm happy with the outcome.
Aw.
I was supposed to get off work at 4:30 p.m. today, and I clocked out at 9:30 and got home at 10:15.
Oh, well, that's definitely not 4:30.
Nope, I went in at 8 a.m. and clocked out at, like I said, 9:30.
Jeremy's
PM.
character has the antibody shot. That works.
Mm-hmm.
That works.
Went to a strange world to uncover the antibody when he's on his way back.
Nice. He's gonna save the world.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
My plan was to draw like a little comic strip of him breaking into like an alien infestation place
Oh.
and uncover the antibody and then get out. But instead, we got the final pose of him just getting out,
That works.
holding the antibody because
That
I'm
works.
spent.
Well, actually, I kind of struggled to figure out what it is that I wanted to do with this because antibodies so scientific
Mm-hmm.
that it was just kind of like, what am I gonna
I
do
think you
with this?
nailed it.
Cause, well, at first I was gonna do a clicker,
Ooh, okay.
because I was just like, well, but that's them being infected, right? And I was just like, well, I mean, it would still work even if I did it. It's not that it's
Right.
it's not a wrong answer. I just wanted a
No.
better answer. And so I was like, what? Just do Ellie showing that she's been bitten because she herself is the antibody for the same disease that the clickers are fighting with.
Yeah.
And so because antibody is actually the part that fights against the infection.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought that would be a little more fitting.
Could I have just drawn a dead body on the ground with a ghost above it, and that would have been the antibody?
I think that would. You know what, Jeremy? You're the boss of this thing, so whatever
No.
you say goes.
Oh no, Timmy's the boss. I just draw the picture.
This is a Tim word, isn't it?
I think this is a Tim word.
This is a Tim
I-
word.
Let me see. I don't remember which words I sent him. Hold on.
Little Tree
That's
aced
good.
both tests he took today. Let's freaking go. Good job, Little Tree.
Where?
Good job. I normally
see.
don't smudge. I'm typically not a smudger when it comes to graphite. But
Nope. This is a my word. This is not a Timmy word.
it's a your word.
Yep.
Jeremy, we're gonna curse you in our sleep tonight.
Yeah, I chose antibody.
I'm just teasing. There's no cursing of you. I think you did a great job. I think both you guys did a great job picking words. I like that they're challenging.
Mhm.
They're not like, not every single one of them is like blatantly obvious of words to be
Right.
using. So I think that's wonderful.
Oh yeah, and also Jeremy. After Lindsay does her stream, I'm not gonna stream it or anything, but I'm going to draw something for SciFiTEMBER.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
I think that's great.
I have to decide whether I want to post out of order, and I'm thinking the answer is yeah.
I think you should post whatever's the most convenient for you.
Well, like I said, I made it up through second week of June but I'm not gonna have a day off to catch up. So I either don't post
Okay.
SciFiTEMBER right off the bat and finish catching up June and August real quick.
Nice. I am poking this through the tissue. I don't have a stump. I'm normally not whenever it comes to art, I'm kind of... Thanks, Scotty. The claps kind of caught me off guard for a second there. I forget that I have those down there sometimes. Usually when I do pencil art, I don't smudge and do little things because it typically like you lose your darks when you flatten it down like that. But I've been so heavy-handed with this pencil that it needs to be smudged out a little bit. Needs a little love.
So I gotta build up some more badger bucks before I start throwing out a bunch of peaches.
Oh, you've been spending all your peach money?
Well, I still have quite a bit, but I don't want to blow all the way through them.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I'll just peaches you.
Okay.
But when you do smudging, you can shorten it then you could actually go on top of it and then darken it and then smudge it some more so then you could actually get some of the dark.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah. So, yeah, so we're just coming in here. We're softening up some stuff. We'll come back in and redefine a few things, but we needed to make it a little less line heavy in here.
So my energy level is going to be a little rough for a while, Magic.
Yeah.
We started August with 4 managers.
Oh, gosh.
My store manager fired one,
Whoop.
which left us with 3.
Okay.
And the third one decided that he wasn't putting up with the crap that one of our coworkers was giving him.
Oh, boy.
And tossed his keys to me and said, "F this, I'm out,"
Oh, God.
when he was supposed to close tonight.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That
So it is down to
sucks, dude. I'm
myself.
sorry.
And the store manager.
Oh, no.
And that is the only 2 managers we have to run this entire store
Oh, no.
until we hire more.
That's
yeah.
awful. I'm so sorry, dude.
Today I pulled a double. Next Friday I pull a double. And I think I'm on closes every other day besides that.
Oh, my gosh.
So yeah, my energy level is
Jeez.
blah. What a great month to start off.
Right?
with.
What a great month for
All these
everyone to
district
decide to
managers.
be a butthead. Thanks.
And told
Thanks,
him to have-
people.
to fix things because I don't know how long I can keep this up.
Yeah, it sounds to me like they need to start hiring some people ASAP.
Yeah. But more importantly, I told him that I have my convention on the 15th and 16th of this month,
Yeah.
and that if I need to, because I won't miss it, I will walk on this company.
Yes. What pencils do you use to be able to smudge? I can't do it with regular pencils, you know, the ones that you use in school, the number 2 ones. This is actually number 2 pencil. It's just a Bic. It's just your standard, like, Bic pencil that I've been doing this with, but you can do it with a regular pencil. It's really all about being not so heavy on the handedness. Like, instead of doing a point of a pencil, do the edge of a pencil so that you get that nice soft line whenever you're filling in your spaces. And then you can come in and you can blend it with your finger, or you can get a tissue. You can even use the eraser end of whatever pencil you're using and come in and just do a light corner. Yeah, don't use the point, because especially if you're heavy-handed. I'm personally really heavy-handed when it comes to pencils. Here, hold on. One moment, please. One moment, please, while I get my business together. Okay, so these aren't like school pencils, but an HB is basically the same thing as a number 2 pencil at school. I could go over and grab... Actually, you know what? Hold on. For the sake of the experiment, one moment, please.
Uno momento while we reset.
Because you know I like to play. I just went and got this out of my kid's drawer. This is standard Ticonderoga H. See here, it says HB number 2. That is school stuff. All right, hold on. Let's find a page. We'll use the back side of our testy page. And I'm just going to draw a square. See, if you use the point, you get really heavy dark lines. which become really, really easy to see, but they're also really difficult to erase if they're really dark. So if you use the edge of the lead, like this, just turn your pencil sideways like this, to fill in your shaded areas, you're going to get a nice soft gradient. And depending on the amount of pressure you put on there, it'll be dark, or as you, and it takes practice, you can gradually go lighter and lighter and lighter the less pressure you put on the pencil. And you can always layer over the top. So what you can do with that, you can either use your finger, and you can start to see that it's smudging a little bit there. And you can see where those lines are pretty much non-existent. See, and your finger turns like this. This is the reason why I use a tissue instead of... You can kind of see where the smudgies are. You can use either end. I like to use the pencil end so it doesn't poke its way through. But just kind of hold it and twist it around tight like that. And then you can kind of come in and you can smudge it like that too. You have a little more control of the area in which you're smudging it. And I'm just doing tiny little baby circles. Tiny little baby circles. And look, you can actually see how different that is from just the finger area. So it's really about what the look that you're going for. Graphite layers. So you can start really light and then you can build it up. You can also come in. You can come in with like your regular pencil eraser and you can lighten up areas that get too dark really easily. And then if it's still too light, you can come back in with that pencil again. Do it really nice and light on that side edge. And then come in and blend it a little bit more to get that nice soft effect. It's really just about what you're wanting to do. Now I can teach Little Tree that. Yeah! It's all about experimenting.
Now also here's the thing. You could still buy special pencils.
Sure you can.
And each set will have a 2B, a 4B, a 6B, and I don't know if they go 7 or 8.
They do.
But,
this particular set that I have, I actually have never used this set, but it has to do with the different hard and softness of your lead, and your HB. Your standard school pencil is an HB. It actually says it on this particular pencil. But HB is like your middle of the road hardness. And then the more H's is the harder the lead is. So it's going to be a lighter graphite, putting it down just like regular weight. It's going to be a light pencil. It's good for sketches or some really, really light areas. And then as you go down the B scale, so 2B, 3B, 4B, this goes all the way to 12B, which is insane. These are going to be darker leads. They're going to be softer leads, which means they're going to be used up a little faster. But, here, let me show you. Okay, so I pulled the lightest, the hardest and the softest. So there's a 12B and a 2H, which I've never used a 12B before. What the heck? All right, so this is a 2H.
12B would be kind of like in the lines of charcoal.
Yeah, it's gonna get really dark. So this is, yeah, it's really a rich dark. Hey, Lindsay, gonna bail. Don't want to interrupt. No, you're fine, Jeremy. I'm glad you. Thank you for the raid. I'm glad you came in. Please get some rest. So you can see right off the bat the darkness difference, and that's just me doing a quick little swatch. But those are little artist sets that you can pick up. They come in different ranges. But yeah, you can use those to practice your gradients, but honestly, if you're just learning how to control graphite, a number 2 pencil is perfect because it's a middle of the road and your gradient scales. So if you draw a rectangle, and again, I'm not using any, this is just the regular school pencil. Practicing your control. So have the right side be the darkest and the left side be the lightest. So you're going to start, like, this is the lightest light. So you're going to have like white basically on this end. And then as dark as that pencil will go on this end. And then you just gradient it out. So, you know, you're 50%.
My God, okay, it's happening.
What is happening? Fatal Foxtrot! Welcome in, guys!
Hey, Fatal Foxtrot.
Calm down. No, no.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. Thank you for that raid. What you guys do in your stream today? We are teaching a little bit of art for the moment. Oh, another pleasantries. Hello, hello. Optimistic, hi.
Hey,
It's good to see you guys in here.
It's been a while since I've seen you.
We have been playing in the pencil, in the graphite art this evening. So, you're working on updating the channel commands animations to celebrate Optimus in your first anniversary. That's right. We had talked a little bit about that last time. Happy anniversary to you guys.
And also in the sense of doing digital, you could actually do the same thing in digital, as long as you know with the smudge tool. You know,
Yeah. So really, the fancy pencils give you a wider range to play with, but they are definitely not required. Most art tools are kind of the same thing. Start with your basics, get a feel for it, and then if you want to level it up, then that's definitely the way to go. But anyways, yeah, so regular pencils work just dandy. Raiders, welcome on in. Today is the first day of September, and we are working on the monthly challenge SciFiTEMBER. And that is a monthly challenge that our friend Tim Conrad and Jeremy Stoltz put together for us, celebrating sci-fi, the genre, and we have different word prompts every single day. So today's word is antibody, and we have been drawing Ellie. If you know anything about the movie and or video game The Last of Us, you guys would be familiar with Ellie. She is the little girl that has gotten bitten by essentially a zombie, a fungally infected human being called a clicker, or whatever they're called otherwise. And she is immune to the disease. Yes, from The Last of Us. I saw a set of graphite pencils at Dollar General. Thought I was gonna have to... Oop, hold on. Gonna have to get them to teach little Tree that. Thank you so much for showing me that. Yeah, you're very welcome. And it might be nice to get that set as like a first step in once she gets used to using just the regular pencil. Give her a little more range. You were just talking about that game? That's awesome. So yeah, today's word was antibody, and I thought that Ellie would be a perfect choice for kicking that month off, given that The Last of Us is kind of a sci-fi based game. And yeah, it's all about curing disease and whatnot. And it's been a minute since I've done some portraits. And it's been a while since I've worked with graphite as well. So it's been fun. Yes, Murphy. Hi. How's it going? How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? See, I totally abandoned
Hola. Hola.
I abandoned the mechanical pencil and I'm now with the school pencil. We're doing it hardcore. Just got home from work and having a margarita. Let's go.
Ooh, that sounds like a good thing.
Sounds like a yummy thing.
Mm.
And so yeah, we're just kind of playing around. I don't even have a background on her yet. She's not 100% the way I want her to look, but she's gonna be pretty much the way she's gonna look at the moment. We're doing fantastic. Fantastic. We're kicking off SciFiTEMBER. Jeremy just came through with a raid earlier. Tim Conrad was in here earlier tonight. At the beginning of the stream. He was actually my first person in here. I was kind of impressed. I hadn't seen that name grace my chat. Yeah, Timmy! Timmy was here! I haven't seen that name grace my chat in a long time. It was good to see him. So, yeah, it's been a good night. Dank raided tonight. PJ's came in and raided tonight. I've been smiled upon by the Twitch art community this evening. I feel quite blessed. And of course, Fatal Foxtrot and his crew came in. Yeah, I've been seeing all the cool peeps tonight. What time is it? It's 11:17. I think we're gonna work on a little bit of a background of this. I think she's about as good as she's gonna be, so we're just gonna add some background bits in here. Finish off the hour a little bit. Let's see what vessel is tomorrow's word. So guys, I'm not going to be doing every single day. I've already decided that that's not a commitment I'm going to make because I will lose my mind if I do every single day. But let's see, if we do Wednesday, let's see, hold on. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The word vibe. That's pretty open. That's pretty open to interpretation. The word vibe is Wednesday's word. So maybe we can come up with some ideas for what we're going to be drawing on next stream. It'll be a sci-fi vibe. Maybe some kind of a dance scene, like the cantina from Star Wars, maybe? Or Xenon, the girl from the 21st century, when she's at that rock concert, maybe? We could do that. I feel like it should be something musical. Some kind of sci-fi reference to musical stuff.
Oh,
Maybe the Fifth Element
there you
opera singer. She's a vibe all on her own.
go. Or you could also, well, or you could, I don't know if this is part of sci-fi, but you could do something from the Labyrinth.
The Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Is that's more fantasy than sci-fi though, right?
Well,
I mean, I'm all about some Labyrinth, but
I'm talking about the vibe, maybe someone like, I don't know. But yeah, that would be.
Lori's like, yes, the opera singer. Exactly. She knows what I'm talking about. Crazy blue lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking that may be what I'm leaning towards.
There you go. That would be cool.
But I mean, we still have a couple of days to marinate on what it's actually going to happen. But I'm kind of feeling the opera singer vibe.
Yeah, I really like that movie. It's a good movie.
The Fifth Element movie. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
That's a great one. I need to watch it again soon. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Actually, I have two. I actually have two copies of it. One standard and one standard Blu-ray edition, and then one steelbook.
Okay.
And I have the steelbook version sealed still.
Nice.
Once I get movies on Blu-ray, you know, sometimes I'll get them, and yet when I get around to it, I'll if they're still sealed, I'll open it and watch it. And plenty of movies that I actually do have in my collection are. Some of them are still sealed, but majority of them are. Mostly, pretty much all of them
Yeah.
is open, but majority is.
Yeah.
Some of them are still
Oh,
sealed,
Tree.
yeah.
Tree, another thing. Does she have a kneaded eraser at all? And these are super cheap. If she doesn't have one, you can snag one from like a craft store or whatever the next time you get a chance. Probably Walmart has it too, I'm gonna guess. The kneaded eraser is kind of a nice, flexible thing to have, and they're very affordable. You can use it to pick up graphite without actually rubbing it like a standard rubber eraser. So her cheek here is a little darker than what I want it to be, so I've kind of shaped it into a point. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm just dabbing. And it's lifting a layer off of her cheek. See how much that's lit up? And you can actually see all the graphite it picked up. And I can just fold it into itself and do the same thing over again. And it's kind of a fun little toy to fidget with as well. Yeah, so that would be, if you needed to pick up something, that would be one thing I would recommend snagging. Because it's so versatile, you can shape it to whatever size you need it. And also, you can use it to rub off big areas, but you can also come in and do nice touch-up light areas that maybe you've accidentally gotten too dark.
Yeah, and those kind of racers become all in different sizes too as well.
Yeah. You can find them on Amazon as well if you can't get out to a store, but I would definitely recommend if you're looking for art supplies it's affordable, that's definitely a good grab. Definitely a good grab.
And if you want to get as many as you can afford.
Well,
Just in, just in
yes and
case.
no. I mean, it's like, one is good.
Yeah,
One is good when you're working with a budget, you know.
yeah.
One is good. It'll last you forever. It feels like
Yeah.
forever. Mine probably needs replaced because it's had a lot of mileage on it. But it'll last you a long time. You can pull it apart too, like that. See, and that's not breaking it. You can put it back together. It's not a big deal. you can get like 2 or 3 packages and snuck them all together. You know, it has the very much properties of like bubblegum.
Here's also another interesting thing. I haven't really tried it or anything, but you could also use Play-Doh too.
Play-Doh for an eraser?
Yeah, or Play-Doh Play-Doh for a kneaded eraser.
I don't know if I would recommend that. Just have to keep away from the cats. They try to eat everything. Yeah, that would probably be some
Yeah.
of those come with like little plastic case that might be good to keep hanging around.
Mm. And eating a kneaded eraser don't probably taste good.
Well, I don't think the cats necessarily care whether it tastes good or not. That would be my
They'll,
guess. The cats probably just
they'll surely find out.
yeah.
They'll surely find.
It'll
They'll
make it
surely.
interesting litter box day, though. That's for sure. For sure.
And also that what I noticed that I do have within my many traditional stuff is that they actually do have pencil actual they look like pencils that they are actual erasers. And so if you're like holding it, like if you want to hold a pencil, then it'll just be like a pencil, but it's an eraser. They have those too.
Oh, you're talking about the pencil. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like these.
Hmm.
Like this.
Yeah.
It's just a click. Actually, that is dirty as all get out.
Actually, no. Actually, those two,
But yeah, they've
these
got the
are.
little
But,
eraser sticks and then the holder that it goes into.
well, that too. But what I was talking about, they look exactly like pencils,
Oh, okay.
but they have eraser stuff. So
Yep.
and
Yep.
those would last like forever.
Yeah, and that's straight up from like the school supply section. I'm saving up for a case for all the colored pencils and markers Little Tree has. They look kind of like notebooks. Yeah, I've got a couple of different ones that are like that are nice. It's good to keep them all organized. You can have them all at, at one grasp. Yeah, those are good. I'm obsessed with like containers for anything. I have zipper bags of all different sizes. I have art box. My caboodle is my absolute favorite. I've used tackle boxes for my art supplies before, like straight up like from the tackle box section at Walmart, that kind of.
I could see Lindsay rocking and makeup tackle box.
I have a caboodle. It's sitting right next to me. It's from 1990s. No kidding. It is happening right now. Straight up caboodles, teal and peach and pink, covered with stickers of all of my favorite art streamers. Well, not all of them. I have to be on a budget with those things. It's an ongoing collection, which I absolutely treasure, every single one of them.
Just let me know. Just let me know if you ever wanna a Newton sticker.
Okay, I will let you know. But yeah, between my art bag, now I don't take my caboodle with me when I travel. My caboodle stays on my desk. That is like my desk art holder spot. And then I have my art bag that I take with me when I travel. So it was actually a custom made art bag from another streamer that she was doing a fundraiser and ended up making that for me. And it's Baby Yoda, so of course I had to have it. And I absolutely love it because she made it to my size that I wanted. I wanted it big enough to be able to hold like all my art supplies, and some of her, you know, they're like 12 inches long or so, or maybe a little bit longer. Right now they're like thrown in a makeup bag. That's perfect. But it seems like the lead is breaking too much. Yeah, that does get to be tricky. Banged around in the bag. That's good for like quick on the go stuff. I don't think I would store it unless it's like in like one of those roll up ones might be good if you're struggling with keeping, if you're breaking the tips, just the tips. Just the tips.
Here's something that I've actually used, which I still have in the hallway, is when you go to Little Caesars, you know those little lunch, you know those lunch pizzas that comes in squares. When you're done with the pizza, when you ate all the pizza,
Yeah.
then you could use one of those boxes for holding your pencils.
Yeah, but it'd be all greasy. I don't want all my pencils to get all greasy. If it was a clean box, maybe. Like, if you went in the store with the full intention of it being a thing, then sure, but I don't know. That seems kind of sus, too.
Well, I mean, after a while, you know, and I'm not saying like right away. I'm just saying, you know, if you still had one laying around, just throw the pencils in there.
Yeah, definitely. There's lots of creative ways to store stuff. You know what? I'm trying to think what it's called. The drink mix boxes, the little plastic containers that you can get, like when you go to Walmart, you get like the Country Time lemonade mixes. They have like these long cylindrical plastic like boxes. I don't even want to count the markers that she has. Oh my gosh. So are they like Crayola markers, or are they like, what kind of markers are they? And are they all functioning? It may be time to go through them to see if they need to be weeded down a little bit. Because that happens. I have super tips. The Crayola super tips are over there. I have tons of those. I don't even use them that much, to be honest with you. I just have a collection of markers that are mom's markers. That means that the kids don't touch them. Cray, hello, markers. Hello. Cray markers. Don't you dare apologize for that, C.S. Murphy. That was funny. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Big Sharpie, Crayola, off-brands, fine, ultra-fine. Yeah. Sounds like she's got a good stock. I'm kind of jealous, honestly. Kind of jealous. I do love a good marker collection.
Also a very good line work if you're doing line work, you would see Anthony Wheeler doing rocking the pintail.
Pentel pocket brush. That's his life.
Yeah,
That's his life. Yep.
yeah.
That's...
Once I saw that, it's like, oh, those are expensive though.
Pentel pocket brushes are not that expensive.
One well, you know, I mean the by the thing by the singles, but they actually do have ones that come in two, and those like you said, if you're on a if you're on
But
a budget,
he buys cartridges, but beyond that.
oh yeah.
I tell her every time a marker runs out to throw it away. Yeah, that's easier said than done sometimes. Sometimes you
No,
just
it's
gotta
not.
squeeze out that last tiny little drop, Mom.
And also for that to keep around the marker just in case if you want to know what color it is because
Well, that depends. Maybe not in that particular situation.
yeah.
Because I mean, if you're looking at a Sharpie only has so many colors.
Oh yeah,
You know.
I have a whole slew of I have like a whole box full of Sharpies. The 80s shades color, the neon, and the
Yeah, there's some special sets you can get different colors in, but for the most part, they're pretty standard. They're pretty standard.
But my favorite Sharpies in the whole collection that I have is silver and gold. Once I saw those,
Oh yeah, the gold and silver Sharpies are legit, dude. Those are good.
yeah, the metallic. Actually, the bronze one is pretty cool too. I had it.
I have
they
the
come in-
gem colors, but they're not metallic. They're just the gemstone colors.
Oh, okay.
My son bought
but-
those for me for for Christmas one.
Very
And the thing
well
is, I don't even use Sharpies that much, but my kids want to buy me art supplies for Christmas. God love them. But they have a smaller budget than what Mama's art supplies can buy. So they do the best they can. So I've actually considered doing some kind of an art project with the Sharpies that I have been given because I don't know how else I would do it. She sticks some in a little bit of water sometimes to make them alive again, in her words. Well, that works. I guess if it's water-based markers, like Crayola, for example, that would definitely bring them to life again. But if it's like a Sharpie, Sharpies are alcohol-based inks, so that's probably not going to work super well. So if you can actually learn which type of ink is in the brand that she's playing in,
Yeah, usually
you might be able to
Crayola's,
make it work a little bit.
Usually Crayola is water-based.
Yeah, Crayola is definitely water-based.
Well, you can really tell actually. You can really tell that they are water-based because they do have watercolor.
Oh,
palettes.
good night, Lori. Thanks for hanging out. The Crayolas and off-brands she has are water-based. Yeah. For sure. Since we have all these fancy drawing pencils out, let's use them. Why not? Where did my music go? Oh, there it goes. It stopped for a second. I was like, what is happening?
I can always marinate you with serenade.
Mr. Blu-ray is gonna marinate us with some music.
I'm gonna
Get your
cook you,
basters ready. That's funny. Everyone,
Someone
get your
clip that.
basters ready. Prepare to be marinated.
Someone clip that, please.
Prepare to be marinated.
Now I could then say I said something funny on his stream.
You certainly did.
I find that kind of funny now.
Random thought. What if actual alcohol companies made their own markers? Imagine Jack Daniels coming up with 12 marker complementary colors that I would pre-order that so hard. I would pre-order that so hard, Mr. Murphy.
You know that that would actually be rather. They should get it. They should get the ball rolling on that because that would be very very interesting because then if you want to fill the fill them up just to get a bottle of Jack Daniels and
Yeah, there you go. I told Little Tree to watch Jeremy and you learn about art, and I'm the one learning tonight. Hey, there you go. There you go, Mama Tree. Next thing we know, Mama Tree is going to be drawing all this stuff. She's going to be drawing all the stuff. Little Badgerbot has lost its damn mind, and I don't know what to do about it. I've already removed it from my channel and brought it back, and it's just broken. Every stream. Every stream, it decides to be retarded. That's okay. We love Little Badgerbot.
Now, if you think
The drink
about
and
it,
draw
Jack-
together is a whole new vibe, that's for sure. Oh my god, that would be amazing. I'm here for it. I am here for it.
I've never been to one of those things. I know that my mom did, but
Oh, you're talking about those painting
Yeah.
nights? The
yeah,
drinking paint?
yeah, drinking paint, yeah. Now I was gonna say, what would now it would be kind of interesting to on the color range for Jack Daniels. It would be all like from white to like the darkest brown that you could ever think of. It would be all shades of brown.
The shades of brown. The sepia set. That's what
Yeah.
Jack Brown. That's what Jack would do. They would release the sepia tone set. The skin tones. I'm here for it. You've gone to a few of those, or they've been so much fun. My daughter gets to do one with her palm team here in about a week or so. I've never had the opportunity to play. Maybe one of these days. Maybe that'll be a date night. And convince my husband to go paint with me.
Hey baby, wanna go painting?
I don't see
I
it
know.
happening, but it would be cool. It would be cool. Maybe if
that
I
would
just
be-
signed him up and said, we're going to this, and he'd be like, well, shit.
Well, shit, I guess I have to
Well,
go
shit.
now.
Yeah, it would be fun. I wish I had more confidence in painting. That's one thing that... I know if I do it, I would be fine. It's just that I don't have the confidence in the medium. And so I tend to not grab for it first.
Yeah, well, when I was in Jay's stream, he was actually talking about,
Hi!
he was
Hey,
talking
come
about...
here. We have a question for you. If you had the opportunity to do a drinking and painting class, would you do it with me? Oh, you have. When? You don't remember when? So you're willing to do it then. So we need to make it happen. Because I thought that that would be something that you wouldn't want to do. Okay, we could do it. There's one on Main Street. Sounds good.
There you go, C.S. Murphy. That's definitely.
They say, hi, Mr. Badger. Restaurants and bars love organized things like that because it brings in business. It sure does. They sell all that liquor and apps for days. Are you running away? No, you're not running away.
I could see tonight at Red Robin, we're going to paint and drink.
I'm drawing Ellie, babe. Because today's word is antibody. I figured that would be a good choice.
Hi there, Mr. Badgers.
Yes, Mr. Badgers is hanging off in the wings over here. I don't know, I think this is pretty good, you guys. Let's
Yeah, really good.
schmoove out some of this stuff. Schmoove it out just a little. Darn, chow time. Be back later if you're still on. Love you too. We're probably going to be done in about 10 minutes, CS. No, don't rush. Enjoy your dinners. It's good to see you, buddy. How do you keep it from smudging more after you're done? You don't touch it. You don't touch it. But you can use a fixative. And the cheapest fixative that I can come up with for you.
Hairspray.
Hairspray. Aerosol hairspray. Yeah, baby. The good stuff. Okay, this is the good stuff.
Yeah, very old school.
Yeah, old school. It cannot be the pump spray stuff because the spray is not as controlled or as consistent rather. They sell fixatives at craft stores or whatever that do the same thing, but this is just so cheap. And it does the same thing, and I use it on every pencil drawing I've ever done, every charcoal drawing you've ever done. It's good for anything that has a loose medium on it. Even like your chalk pastels, you can use that on here too. Yeah, so I keep it. I have a Dollar Tree, wherever, Walmart, Target. It's the stuff that they told me to grab when I was in college, so it must be true that it's fine to use.
So if you ever want to have a date night, just use the hairspray on your head, and then when you get home, do some drawing, and then you could use it on your drawing.
Yeah. Tree, one thing I will do though, especially even if I do it in a book, if it's loose leaf paper instead of like a book like this, I will spray it down, and it's going to be wet, and it's pretty quick to dry because, you know, the hairspray is alcohol based, so it's not going to be wet forever. But the paper will have a tendency to curl. And so I always put it under or in between something until all the moisture has completely come out of it. Otherwise, you're going to have a trouble with it, like, bending and stuff and being kind of ornery. Alright, guys. I think we're gonna call her done. And we are close to the end of the streamy stream. I'm gonna pull in a little bit of highlights here on these rocks. But we are about there. I'm happy with how this turned out. Make sure that if you guys are playing along, that you're using the hashtags for SciFiTEMBER, SciFiTEMBER 2023, I think is what the actual
Yeah, just like
hashtags are.
Just like June Tune.
Yep, just like Junetune. So just make sure you're using those. You can tag Jeremy and Tim in it if you want to, but the hashtags are really kind of important so that they can like keep track of who's doing what, where, and whatnot.
After you're done, you know, like with the hair square or something, then yes, you can laminate it after.
Sure, you can laminate it if it's something you feel like it needs to be laminated, but a fixative isn't going to be permanent. It will rub off still. It's just going to keep it from rubbing off as much. But yeah, if it's like the best thing ever, laminate that sucker. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
When I store it, if you have, I would always put like an extra blank sheet of paper on top of it so that it doesn't rub off on whatever's on top of it, you know? For sure. Okay. I think we're about there. I'm just fiddling with it at this point. Alright, let's put our pencils up. Put our toys away. Clean up your toys when you're done! Alright, Ellie it is. I need to sign this sucker too. Ad going right now. It's fine. What is this? This is a 5. Where's my pen? That's a 3. Yeah, we'll do a 10. We'll do a 10. We'll sign this over here. Okay, it's officially been signed. It's official. It's officially there. Alright, guys. We have done it. We have done it.
Oh, yeah.
There she is. She's got her arm out, showing off the little bite. Looking all cute. In her post-apocalyptic life. You were joking about the laminate. I got one for homeschool. Little Tree wants to laminate everything. Hey, if it is like her best piece of the entire year, hell yeah, laminate that. Hell yeah. Alright guys, so I will post this up on the socials before I go to bed tonight. I'm actually kind of curious on who else is participating as well, so that'll be fun. Let's see, who are we gonna raid tonight? Ooh, I know, we're gonna say hi to Commander Biscuit. He is celebrating a milestone tonight. He has hit 1,400 followers. So let's pop in there and say hi. Let's pop in and say hi to Mr. Commander Biscuit. Since we're raiding him, I'm gonna have to take a picture of this real quick because he likes to art tax. He likes to play art tax. So we're gonna... Boop. There we go. Thank you everybody who has come in tonight. Thank you for all of the raiders. Dank and PJs and Jeremy and Fatal and all of your friends that came in with you to hang out. Thank you for spending your evening with me. It has been an absolute pleasure. We will be back on Wednesday. Wednesday, we will be doing some more SciFiTEMBER goodness. So make sure you come through and say hello while we're doing that. And if you guys are playing along, please let me know so that we can check out what you've been up to. All right. Okay, well, I'm going to hit the raid button. Make sure you guys give him lots of love. And I will see you on the next stream. Have a good night.